There is no perfect strategy, dude, and nobody's gonna hand you the strategy on a silver platter. Trading is not about what strategy you use. Really, it's not. I guarantee you, trading is not about your strategy. It's not about moving averages. It's not about your RSI. It's not about your ATR. It's not about your supply demand. It's not about your ICT concepts. You can come up with a model of profitability any which way you want. It's about you showing up and journaling and sticking to your rules and seeing what works and what doesn't for you, and showing up Monday through Friday while minimizing the mistakes that you're gonna make when you're learning, and not doing those things that you know that you should not be doing in the markets. FOMO, revenge, impulse trading, boredom trading, over leveraging, over risking, not journaling, not planning your trades. Those are the things that you have to get better at. You don't have to get better. By you showing up, you're gonna get better. You don't have to get better at your strategy. Your strategy is just simple inputs. It's do and don'ts. You have to get better at executing. You have to get better at performing. You have to find out what works for you, stick to it, keep it simple. Once you realize that the best traders in the world don't have a cluttered chart, they literally have a clear price action chart that they can make educated directions on where, educated guesses on the direction the market may be headed in a short time period or a long time period, it doesn't matter. Then you'll begin to realize that it's not about strategy, it's about you. The markets only exist in your mind. It's a random event and you're the one putting the framework in it depending on your state of being. So once you're at a high state of being, you'll begin to realize, once you're at a very high vibrational frequency, you begin to realize that it's not about your strategy. It's not about your concept. It's not even about making money. It's about just performing from being detached from the outcome. And then the capital adds up. It's about being able to literally do what your strategy says without deviating from the plan at all. You are going to get better and more refined by doing this alone. Your strategy, you'll create your own strategy by doing this. Pick a strategy, pick any strategy. You buy off supply, you sell off demand. Your confluence is an engulfing bar. Okay, if price goes and rejects off of this supply zone, and then on the 15-minute chart, a bar engulfs the rejection bar, that's my signal to short. Stop above the high, take profit at whatever ratio I'm trading at. And then I do it again and again and again and again and again, and it's repetition. It could be the simplest strategy. Hey, I put trend lines on the higher time frame chart, and I look for entries on the lower time frame chart using X, Y time frame, whatever, an hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. I do that and I do it again repeatedly while not making mistakes, right? Whether it's liquidity, hey, I wait for that overnight London manipulation and I look for a sweep to the sweep of liquidity, and then I look for a bar that confirms that we're heading in the other direction, and then I trade that. Again, it's about you and your mindset as an individual and what's going on in your life. And the reason why 99%, 90, 99, 95, the statistic that they throw out there to make us realize that this is a real risk and a real investment. It's not easy. What I'm meaning to say here is because most people don't get anything, that they actually want. If you actually want to be a profitable trader, you can do it. And how do you know that you can do it? It's because I'm doing it. It's because other people have done it. That's why. And your only proof is that you see it in your head for yourself and other people have done it. So why not you? And I'm here to let you know that it's not about your strategy, it's about your mindset. Now, I'm going to continuously drop trade breakdowns on my winning trades. And if I miss a trade or I lose a trade, I'm going to break those down too. But I always want you to know that it doesn't matter what trade I took, it's how I manage myself during that trade. It's about how you perform under pressure. It's easy to shoot a free throw in an empty gym and make it. It's hard to shoot a free throw in a basketball game where thousands of people are watching you and the game's on the line. And that's the muscle that you need to develop, which is the clutch muscle, the performance muscle. And if you have a good performance, you have a good monthly return, and you'll make a living, and you'll get the payout, and you'll be profitable, right? You can, if you have not ever had a profitable month in trading, tomorrow you can become profitable. Right now, by declaring I am profitable, you can become profitable, because it's a mindset shift. It's when you begin to think like a profitable trader and never do something a profitable trader wouldn't do. A profitable trader wouldn't wake up in the morning feeling off and still trade. That is not professional. That's not professional. You got to treat it like a professional. A profitable trader will not have a trading plan. Someone managing large sums of money, which is, you should begin to think like this, is not going to have a plan that he's back tested and he knows like the back of his hand, and then he's going to deviate from the plan because of one losing trade and he didn't get what he wanted on that one trade. A profitable trader is going to constantly refine his edge, record his trades, journal. He's going to have spreadsheets. He's going to do the most to develop his edge, to keep his psychology harnessed and powerful, to engage, because the psychology you need to have a good trading mindset is a psychology of attachment. And detachment is like the final boss. Aggression, courage, all that stuff, like confidence, that's cool. Detachment is the final boss of just mindset, and you have to learn how to be detached. To be an amazing trader, you have to learn how to be detached from P&L, to not go based upon what's currently happening in that moment. It's about being a very good performer under pressure, right? So if you've ever had a funded account and you spent like a month passing it, and then at the end of the day, you get the account and you can't even get a payout. You just made 10% on this account, or whatever the profit target was, or achieved, there's different types of prop firms. Maybe you have to like achieve a certain amount of payouts, whatever it is. Why can't you do it again? You just did it, so why can't you do it again? Why do you fold under pressure? Because you're not used to it. Why do you, do very good for a little time and you think you're profitable? You're like, I'm profitable, I finally got this. And then you give it all back and you blow it up because you're not profitable. Because the moment you think you got whatever this is, the moment you get out of performance mind. So you win 10 trades in a row, and then all of a sudden you're out of performance mind and you're in certainty-based thinking, when trading is about being in a probabilistic mindset. So you begin to realize it doesn't matter if you win today, it doesn't matter if you lose today, because probabilistically you have a positive expectancy system, and if you stick and adhere to the rules of that system, it will always create profits. Now that is what you need to train, your ability, not your strategy. Your strategy will become refined as you trade and you journal. You'll begin to see on the paper what works for you. But what you really need to refine is your mindset. Because you could have the best strategy in the world, and if your mindset is off, you won't be able to make, and that's what separates a profitable trader from a non-profitable one. It's a different type of mindset. It's a mindset that has mastered the law of detachment from outcome. It's almost spiritual. At least that's the lens I view it in. Keep going on your journey. Don't quit. But for the love of God, stop making the same damn mistakes over and over again. I mean, come on. This is your time to actually make things happen in this season. Not make things happen by force, but make things happen by actually becoming that person. Shifting the identity from grasping, from striving, to now arriving. You've already put in the work. Now it's time to reap the rewards. Just get out of your own way.